Good morning, students. Welcome to the class again. So, as we were doing the story section in today's class, we'll discuss the plot of the story, The Mother of a Traitor by Maxim Gorky. The story, The Mother of a Traitor, as the name suggests, it deals with the mother, Mona Mariana, who is the mother of a traitor. Her son was the leader of the enemy who had surrounded the city. The city in which the mother lives has been surrounded by the enemy, and the son of Mona Mariana is the leader of the enemy troop. The enemy had surrounded the city in the tight ring of steel, and they had also cut off all the supplies of water and food. So the people in the city are about to starve of death, and they are not given the basic needs, the basic supplies for their livelihood, and their hope of salvation was waning day by day, and everyone in the city was cursing Mona Mariana, the mother, for his son. Then we can see the pathetic state of the mother, the dilemma of the mother who is moving in the city streets day and night, and she's been hated by most of the people in the city. She wandered from place to place by night and day, and one day she saw a woman kneeling beside a corpse. A woman was kneeling beside a corpse of her son, and her son was dead. Her husband had died 13 days ago, and her son died that day only, and that is why she said to Mariana that she feared that her son might betray his city, as did the son of Mariana, the enemy of God and man. So she curses the enemy and the mother Mariana, not knowing that the woman she is speaking to was Mona Mariana herself. Then Mariana covered her face and went on her way. She was so full of remorse and guilt that in the next morning she directly meets the city defenders and says that as his son has come to be the enemy, she asks them either to kill her or open the gate of the city so that she can meet her son. So the soldiers took counsel with one another and decided that it was no use killing the lady for the sins of her son. So they were certain that she could not have led her son to commit this terrible sin. So they allowed the mother to open the gate and to meet her son. So in the enemy's camp, the soldiers inquired from her who she was and why she had come, and then she replied that she is the mother of their leader. So she was allowed to enter the area, the enemy's camp. Then after seeing her mother, his mother, the enemy, the leader of the enemy, the son of Mona Mariana, kisses her hands and says that, "Mother, you have come to me, you are with me, tomorrow I shall capture the city." Because now he says that he only spared the city for the sake of his mother, because his mother was also living in the city. So now he says now he is free, and now he will capture the city tomorrow. So they conversed for a long time, and soon it was dark. The mother said to him, "Come, my son, lay thy head on my breast and rest. Remember how gay and kind you were as a child, and how everyone loved you." He obeyed her, and he laid his head in her lap and closed his eyes. So the little child of the mother is in her lap, is laying in her lap now, and he has closed his eyes and he is dozed on the mother's breast like a child. Then uh, she the mother is so vowed and she is so firm on her duties towards her country that she covers the face of her son with the black cloak, and she plunges a knife into his heart and she killed her son. Then Mariana threw his corpse at the feet of the bewildered sentries and addressing the countryman, she says that as a citizen I have done for my country all I could, but as a mother I remain with my soul. So after saying these words, with a firm hand she plunges the knife into her own breast and she soon dies. So now we can see that how the mother has served her country. She fulfills the duties of a citizen towards her country by killing her son. So as it is general with the stories of Maxim Gorky, again he plays with the dilemma in the mother's heart whether to follow whether to oblige for the country, whether to fulfill her duties for her country, or whether to choose a son. And ultimately